Screw you, Snow!
Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Gonna do an album review, new Lupe Fiasco LP, Lasers. I'm going to South by Southwest next week. I have a video panel. I would love for you guys to come. I'm going to link information to that video panel down there in the D box. Because I'm going to be planning my exploits, there may not be as many blog posts on the blog this week. Okay? Okay. Well, if you don't know him, Lupe Fiasco is a Chicago MC whose first album a lot of people would call a breath of fresh air. He wasn't the first MC to be socially conscious, but still, it was nice to hear somebody who had a firm, consistent ideology, but wasn't really preachy or in your face about it. And that practice has carried over onto this new LP. I love this guy's personality. I love his flow. I love the fact that he leaves no stone unturned and calls everybody out on their from Glenn Beck to Barack Obama. He brings up racism here, the mainstream media, hypocrisies in society. He calls the Rat Pack black and 50 Cent white. As far as rhymes and subject matter go, I think he's coming off as smart as ever for me. And though I may not always agree with the guy on what he says, he has a message and he sticks to it, and pretty much every breath in his body is spent conveying that message to other people. I can admire that. Side of that, this LP suffers from some serious problems, and that is terribly produced, sing-songy choruses that distract from not only the message of the song, but the feel of the rap verses before them. If the choruses here aren't auto-tuned, they transform the song into a terrible techno song for 10-second intervals. Though I may really love, and I mean love, the rhymes on a song like Beautiful Lasers. The choruses basically render songs like that unlistenable. And the beats are pretty bad too, with just all of the overproduction, the heavy electronics, the really overbearing compression too that makes all the sounds bleed into each other and just make it all sound so messy and ugly. And seriously, it depresses me to no end to see Lupe wrapped up in all of this terrible, awful production that does not complement his message at all. He, with his words, is saying, revolt, point out hypocrisy, be your own person, screw the man. And instead, the music is saying, hit me, baby, one more time. The beginning of this thing isn't too bad, but it just gets sweeter and sweeter, just more sugary as you continue through it. As soon as I heard the song State Run Radio, I thought this thing deserves to be on Radio Disney. For me, the last track here is like the final nail in the coffin. I am done with this LP. Let's just bury it and move on. I know that's a nasty thing to say, but that's how I feel. Like I said earlier in the review, it saddens me to see a talent like Lupe being drowned in all of this major label BS in terms of what should be on the album, what shouldn't be on the album, when the album is going to be released. He is too good to be dealing with people who don't understand his artistic vision. There are a few standout moments here. I really love the ambitious beat on the song All Black Everything and what Lupe says in that song as well. And I really like the way the song The Show Goes On progresses, and I could totally accept the reworking of that Modest Mouse hook for that song. It's adapted really well, to the point where it feels familiar, but it doesn't feel like he's just simply ripping off that track. Those songs are not enough to save this thing from like a strong 3 to a light 4. I mean, I could maybe see some hardcore fans getting into this thing, but sadly, it's just not cutting the mustard for me. The rhymes are great. I love Lupe's personality, but still, I can't come to terms with these beats. I'm going to clean out my ears with some 36 chambers, and I'm going to move on. Anthony Fantano, Lupe Fiasco, Lasers, forever.